let's get right into it. Let's get into the NBA. Let's get into the Clippers' run so far. Because right now, they just beat the Mavs 7-game series, hard fought 7-game series, got that shit out of the mud, but they are down 0-2 to the Utah Jazz. And oh me, oh my, that boy Donovan Mitchell has been fucking cooking. That man has been fucking cooking. He's been in the motherfucking kitchen, chefing it up, whipping it up, whatever you want to say. 45 the first game and like 7 the next game. Dude's hooping, man. The dude is hooping. He is becoming a superstar right in front of our eyes. And he always put up these, big numbers, big games. But now they're in big moments, Now they're in big moments that, actually mean something. Round 2, he's balling. Got to give up to him. The Clippers are currently down 0-2. And I'm not going to count them out. They literally were just down 0-2 last series and ended up winning the series. They were down twice, actually. Down 0-2 and down 3-2 at one point. They ended up coming back. And they got a couple home games, even though home doesn't really mean shit for the Clippers, it seems like. So, I don't know. Jazz are really bringing it. Really, really fucking bringing it this time. Donovan Mitchell's really fucking bringing it. Yeah. Like always balling. Jeez, that first game was fucking insane. I was, was at a lot of little Hooters bar watching the game. I was a little Hooters bar, checking it out or whatever. It was pretty interesting. Saw the Hooters girls, and I was like, all right. Saw the game, and I was like, all right. Donovan Mitchell's really, really bringing it up, and it was a good game too. Really back and forth, back and forth. But Donovan Mitchell, he came to play, man. He came to play. He was hooping. He was balling. Nothing but praise for that man right now. Nothing but praise. Paul George not having some of his best games, so he's got to step it up, man. Got to step it up. Got to step it up. But gotta say, good first game. Second game was another down to the wire game, but Jazz ended up pulling it out for the most part. Not a lot of struggle there. So they got it through. So yeah, shouts out Don, shouts out the Jazz, up 2-0. Good spot to be in. Took care of both of the home games. Good spot to be in for the Jazz. Good spot to be in. Another West team is actually currently down 3-0. It's the Suns and the Nuggets, man. Suns and the Nuggets. Can you believe? If the Suns are up 3-0? I'm sure you could, I guess. I mean, I thought this was at least going to go up, 5 games or whatever, at the very least. But Jesus, doesn't even seem the Nuggets might even get a game. Who knows? Devin Booker, balling out of control. Put up another 28 last night in Game 3. CP3, balling out of control. Another great game from him. I think he put up like 27 or something last game, Game 3. Also had that 15 assists, 0 turnover game or some crazy shit like that. Suns have been balling, man. Suns have been balling, and it seems like they got the mojo this year, man. Seems like they got it. They beat the defending champs, pretty convincingly. It's like the first year in the playoffs, but it seems like they're just, cooling. They got a couple vets in Chris Paul and Jay Crowder and stuff like that. Young guys and Ayton, Mikal Bridges and Devin Booker and stuff. But they're a cohesive unit, man. They believe in themselves. They got the superstar talents. They seem like they're making a decent run, man. They're a good team. Them and the Jazz, man. They're good teams, man. They're good teams, and they're showing it. They're showing that there's the separation between them and everybody else, in the West. It's nice to see. Nice to see the young bloods. Nice to see the young bloods taking over. Nice to see them doing something fucking different, All this LeBron this, Steph Curry that. I like those players, Sometimes I want to see something different, See something different. I want to see some new guys, some new faces. And now we're seeing it. Now we are seeing it. It's cool to see. Very, very, very cool to see. Very cool to see. And that's over on the West side. That is over on the west side, but on the eastern side of things, Hawks and 76ers, man. What an interesting series, because I originally had Hawks in 6 for this one. And Hawks took the first game. The 76ers, they're testing back. They're battling back. Taking the last 2. They're up 2-1 in the series. JoJo has been doing his thing. It's been interesting, man. It's been interesting, that series. It's like going back and forth. After the first game, I didn't think it was going to even be that close. So the Hawks were just going to, not blow them off the floor, but, beat them in about 6. But no. Seems like the 76ers really want to come and play. Seems like making a few adjustments on Trey. His numbers been dipping a little bit. And, 76ers have been doing a little something, man. They've been doing a little something. I don't know what Joel had in Game 3 last night, but I know he had 40 in Game 1 and 39 in Game 2. I gotta give him credit, coming off that meniscus tear or whatever it was. I gotta give him credit, man. I gotta give him credit for pushing through and still putting up the numbers. I gotta give him credit for that. Seth Curry, he's been shooting the lights out pretty well. Dwight Howard's been giving off good minutes off the bench. Tobias Harris been doing his thing. 76er squad is bouncing back. They're battling back. And I got to give it to them. I got to fucking give it to them. I got to give it to them. And Nets Bucks, man. I mean, Nets' first 2 games look like absolute gods amongst men. I mean, James Harden goes down, and they're still beating the fucking Bucks by 50 and shit. One of the best defensive teams in the league, I thought. But no. Nets are balling. Nets are balling. But the Bucks did take a game, though. They took their first home game. So at least it's not going to be a sweep. That's nice. At least, at least it'll go 5. That's good to see. But Nets, man. Nets look like a force to be reckoned with. People are already crowning them the champs. We'll see. I mean, the team is absolutely fucking loaded. Especially with James Harden, waiting to get back. I mean, he keeps re-aggravating that hammy, but if he's coming back healthy for whenever in these playoffs, that should be fucking something. That should be fucking something right there. Can't believe, though. Can't believe that it's this fucking good. I mean, they got the talent and stuff, but they barely play any games together. But it seems like, they've been playing forever. You gotta give it to the Nets, man. Gotta give it to Brooklyn. Gotta give it to the Nets. KD's been absolutely balling. Kyrie's been doing his thing. James Harden, whenever he comes back healthy, his team looks unbeatable in a 7-game series. Unfucking beatable. So, I don't know. They're tough, man. They're a tough team. Tough team to watch. Tough team to play against. They're just really good. Really fucking good. Really fucking good. But the Bucks did take a game off them, though. Giannis, he's been not playing his best ball. He's been doing his thing, but not playing his best ball. Chris Middleton, shows up here and there. But the rest of the Bucks, man, they gotta show up for their guy. Looking at these box scores, and I barely see anybody else in double digits sometimes. It's a little scary for these guys. I gotta see a little something. Gotta see a little something with the Bucks bench and the Bucks supporting cast. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll see. Hopefully they can turn up. Hopefully they can come with something. That's all I ask. Just come with a little something. But you came with something. The Game 3, Giannis and Chris Middleton did. But hopefully they can come with something a little bit more. Hopefully they can come with something a little bit more. Just a little bit more.